What is it that a narcissist is really after? Money? Power? Attention? Affection? Well, I mean, yes, of course, to all those, that answer is obvious. But what is at the core of what a narc is really after? The answer is perfection. But what does that mean exactly? In order to be considered a perfect source of supply, you have to be very accepting of the love bombing and allow yourself to be love bombed. Of course, you also have to reciprocate that. If they are blowing up your phone, of course, they're going to want the same thing from you and everything else in between. You also have to allow yourself to be devalued, as well as giving what is needed and when. Also, you can, of course, never ask questions. You're not allowed to do that or have thoughts, feelings, opinions of your very own. You always have to stand aside. You can never be in their limelight. The narcissist always has to be who is most important. And you have to give them every single thing you have and what everybody else has. And of course, more. So that's a few examples of perfection to a narcissist. However, you'll find that other things that they are desiring also equal perfection, but they don't really make a lot of sense. You'll find that narcs want to be single, yet they also want to be married or in a committed relationship. They want kids, then they don't, and they go back and forth. You can't ever tell them no, of course. Things have to be constantly exciting, dramatic, and very entertaining. Because unfortunately, I think these people confuse exciting and dramatics, but honestly, they like them both. You have to fight, but also not fight, and you need to know when to do that. You have to read their mind. You have to know when they're looking for a fight because they need to be charged and challenged because they want to insult you and devalue you. You also need to know, of course, when you have to back down, not bite, be submissive, and let them win and get their ego boost that way. And, of course, countless more things that clash and don't make sense, all equal perfection. If you'd like to talk with me one-on-one, you can visit my website, jess-stanley.square.site. The link is down in the description for you. My skills and services are listed there, and I will have even more information and other tools for survivors available there soon. So what we're really getting at here is perfection doesn't exist. Clearly, not only are these ridiculous expectations that can't be met by anybody, the standards that a narcissist wants met as well are impossible for anyone to hold, let alone maintain. Even if a person could be a superhero, narcs get bored very quickly. I don't care how agreeable you are, and you can go back and forth and round and spin yourself stupid trying to make them happy. And even if you can succeed there, they're bored and over you anyway. One person is never going to be enough. It's just not enough attention. Narcs need the ego boost and everything else 24/7. A lot of people get this feeling that narcs don't know what they want because they do go back and forth so much. They want to be married, then they want to be single, and so on. Just like those things I listed a moment ago. There was so much contradiction in so many of those statements. To me, I think it's very clear that a narc wants everything, obviously, when it's convenient for them. That is the real perfection. They want everything, but only at times when it's convenient and beneficial. There are times when every single scenario of life would be beneficial for them. So, of course, they're trying to get as many of those as they possibly can, of course, when those needs arise. This, I feel, is what causes all the back and forth. Although the story that we often get from these people is that they're very indecisive, they don't know what they want, maybe they made a bad decision. I will never buy that. These people practically invented the whole have your cake and eat it too idea. The reason why this idea of perfection, while daunting, lures a lot of people in is because a lot of people who get involved with narcs and just really toxic people in general have a touch of being a perfectionist. You see this hot mess of a person, right? And they just can't seem to get it right. They can't narrow it down. They can't sort out what they want. They're confused and they're struggling. And so what do a lot of folks end up doing? They try to become whatever that person is looking for. But because it changes so sporadically, so often, changing and lowering expectations and values becomes overwhelming. Being a perfectionist can, in some cases, be a sign of codependency. But this also just happens when we really want a person to like us. It's, oh, I really like this person. Standards, boundaries, what are those? I'll just do whatever they want me to do because I want them to like me. But also a sign of codependency. But all of this is why we can rest assured that a narcissist will find no happiness. Perfection is not obtainable. Again, you can't obtain it. Even if you could, you can't maintain it, neither for us nor for them. Let's just go out on a limb, a very weak, dead limb, and just say, okay, fine, perfection exists. You know what the shitty thing is? They'd still want more anyway. It's just simply not your job to be perfect and give them what they want. You can't make me buy this idea that they're confused. They're not confused. Yeah, they want to be single on days when it's convenient. They want to be married when that's convenient. Kids, when they can leech off their kids, but they don't want to have them. Of course, if they want to run around and act like they're single and free and all of this, they want to work to make themselves look good, but sit back and collect all the money. They want everything all at the same time. And then that's always changing. And that is really what the narcissist is looking for. Absolutely everything. Every possibility, every scenario, every outcome when it's completely convenient and necessary for them. So what do you think about narcs wanting perfection? Do they really want it all, or do you feel that they just really are confused and can't figure it out? Let me know all your theories, thoughts, and ideas down in the comments. Thank you so much for listening today. Please subscribe and become a channel member for even more videos. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.